No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. This is the Brand Momentum Morning Show. I'm your host, Faith James, and we are reading from What You Think of Me Is None of My Business. We're talking about the myth of competition this morning. So as you come in, let's see who you are, where you are. Go ahead and share this video, tag a friend or two that you would love to support with some inspiration this morning. And it's really such a good gift that you could give to someone, right? Just awareness, the gift of some information. Let them come to it, let them source it, let them see if this is something that serves them, but that you get to be in a place of giving. So for those of you who were with us last week, we talked about the new format. So starting today, this week, the show goes to a Monday format, where we still meet 10 a.m. every Monday. And then we're going to the format where we have special guests come on, and you'll be notified when those are. So we have David Meltzer coming. Tentatively, it's June 1st. I will confirm that with you. And I have two other amazing guests lined up for you. If you have challenges receiving, if you're not really in that place, then you will not want to miss when this beautiful special guest comes on. So I will keep you teed up. If you're not in the Savvy Branders tribe, then I would invite you to go there. If you're not on my email, so you can get notification of when we have the special guests coming, then go ahead and send me an email. I'm going to put my email here. Send me an email, and the subject line just says, get me on the list, get me on the notification list, so that when we have the special guests, you'll know when they're coming, because those will be sprinkled throughout the weeks, throughout the month. But this show format, Mondays only. All right. So let's go say good morning to the beautiful people. Hello, Arvis, gorgeous. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hello, Marion, my love. How are you? How was your weekend? I would love to hear what you did. Arvis and Marion, have you either of you taken a goddess bath yet? Let me know if you've taken a goddess bath. Good morning, beautiful Dora. How are you? And same question for you, Dora. Have you taken the prescribed goddess bath yet that I've been sharing with the Momentum crew and the Savvy Branders tribe for the past few weeks? Let me know. And if you haven't and you don't know what it is, just ask me. All right. So we're reading in chapter 17, the myth of competition. Okay. In many ways, the notion of competition is a myth. True, the appearance of all those people out there struggling among themselves for opportunity, money, status, and love suggests that competition is certainly going on. And most people believe that to achieve, one must compete. Certainly, we all must work for what we want, but we don't have to compete. For competition is based on an erroneous interpretation of the nature of the universe. Those who compete do so out of a belief in lack and limitation, out of the belief that there's only a limited supply of good things out there. The fact is that there is total opportunity for each individual to fulfill his own dreams because the universe is filled with an ample supply of everything for everyone. Ample supply of everything for everyone. Does that land with you, and do you believe that? Okay, Marion, so you get to have a goddess bath this week. Absolutely. The longer that we put off treating ourselves well, the longer that we put off treating ourselves like we understand that we are royalty, that we are children of the Most High God, that we're children of the King, and that we get to govern ourselves accordingly, the longer it'll take for your abundance, for your ample supply of whatever it is that you want to come in. Because if you don't treat yourself well, if you don't see yourself worthy of taking time to have a goddess bath, then you're signaling to the universe, I'm not that special. I'm not that beautiful. I'm not that unique. Don't focus any attention to me, because I for sure am not focusing any attention on myself, right? So hello, beautiful Melissa. Oh my gosh, so good to see your beautiful face. Melissa, my love, and everybody else. The Momentum crew, in fact, I see Jacqueline. Jacqueline has had, hey, good morning, beautiful. I love it. You're tuning in from vacation. I love it. And yes, we are unique. Ample supply. So let us help Melissa. Melissa, a goddess bath is a bath where it's only for you. It's not to clean yourself. It's to luxuriate in the divine feminine power energy that is you, and to celebrate it and to give gratitude for all that you are, all parts of all that you are. So it comprises of some sort of, obviously like the bubble bath bit itself, whether it's infused with lavender, Epsom salt, you put bath salts, bath crystals, your favorite combination of essential oils, right? Then the key distinction of a goddess bath is that there are petals, real petals in the water. And number two, candles. You have candles lit. So it's a ceremony. It's a ceremony to celebrate the beautiful queen goddess that you are. And I added also music. So I had my Alexa going, playing the meditation station. So the candles that I have are like these these are from Lily Pulitzer. It smells so good. So you put those in your bathroom, right? The aromatherapy portion of that starts to work. The essential oils are doing a beautiful number, going through your skin cell barrier, right? Nurturing, nourishing all of you, right? You've got your bubble bath, you've got Epsom, you've got bath crystals. Of course, those of us who know better, we use Body by Brenda bath crystals. And so it's a whole moment. It's not, like I said, it's not about showering and getting clean. It's about being steeped in the luxuriating essence of who you are as a queen, divine power essence. And then you give gratitude. So, because oftentimes if you have hate for yourself, if there's self-loathing going on, you don't like your shoulders, you don't like your arms are too flabby, you don't like your boobs are droopy, you don't like your stomach's too puffy, you don't like your butt is either too big or too small, you don't like your thighs. that's just not serving you. When you're trying to manifest and you're trying to bring abundance, you're trying to attract your ideal mate, but you hate you, you're giving you low vibration energy every day, it doesn't work. So when you come into the truth of I'm a queen and I will govern myself accordingly, you get to take ceremonial goddess baths. And again, the two key distinctions: must have petals, real flower petals, and candles must be lit. So you're steeped in it, you're luxuriating in who you are. So Melissa, now that you know, you can tell us by when will you be taking your goddess bath. Good morning, beautiful Amber. How are you, my love? Good morning, Shakima. How are you, gorgeous? Yes, we get to celebrate. He's like, Curl, I'm special. Yes, you have to see yourself as special. You have to see yourself as worthy. And if you have challenges with that, taking a goddess bath helps to break down some of those limiting beliefs. Because when you sit in that tub and all the petals and the bubbles and the aromatherapy and the music, you start to break down those limiting beliefs, because there you are, see, just like you're a queen with petals in your water. Good morning, my beautiful. How are you? Beautiful Brenda Swanson. Yes, Brenda is the curator, CEO, and founder of Body by Brenda. We use her, not only the bath crystals, but the afterwards I get out, I do like the body butter. And so all of that goodness that I did with my essential oils and the bath salts and releasing, because the salts, when you put salts, any kind of salt in the water, it pulls out the toxins. And so once all of that's done, then you luxuriate and you replenish with the body butters. Yes, ma'am. We are royalty. I knew you would, Melissa. By when, my love? Yes. And always giving gratitude. I love that. This is so important, everybody. Always be giving gratitude. You know, I harp on gratitude. Get a special gratitude journal. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Nothing else goes in this journal. Nothing else goes in this journal except what I'm grateful for that day. So your goddess bath is your physical embodiment of your gratitude for you, your gratitude for your soul, your gratitude for your essence, your gratitude for your body. Oh, yes. Let me not forget, Miss Jacqueline added real milk. She added milk, so she had a milk bath. Like, how goddess is that? Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Love yourself daily, for sure. Okay, so we're talking about ample supply. We're talking about the myth of competition. There is no such thing as competition, because the universe is filled with an ample supply of everything for everyone. Competition really is an ineffective form of rationing, for it occurs unnecessarily in a situation where the supplies are infinite. The myth of competition is that we think it's necessary. There is no need, no need, no need. We learn to compete at birth. We compete for attention, love, and nurturing. Competition is essentially a bid for attention. As we grow older, we become junkies for attention. Much of our competition is the result of our addiction to parental approval and our belief that we must earn love. Here is where what you think of me runs my life. Just look at the consequences. Women compete with women. Men compete with men. Women compete with men. And men compete with women. Mothers are jealous of daughters, and daughters are jealous of mothers. Fathers and sons are jealous of one another, all part of the endless quest for attention and approval. We really want to love one another, but anger, jealousy, and competition intrude when we do not love ourselves and falsely look to another as the source. You get to love yourself and know that God is your source. Your source doesn't come from people. God is your source. So in a real sense, the only one you ever compete with is yourself. And most important, when you see another as your source, it is easy to believe that there are just so many goodies out there. When we see lack instead of abundance, we immediately create for ourselves a win-lose context in perceiving that there is a limited supply of whatever it is that we want. We create the situation that if we get something, if we get some of it, someone else loses the portion we have gained. Or conversely, if we don't get it, someone else does. We become concerned with who is getting the larger portion, we or they. These kinds of faulty concerns create much misery and unhappiness, and the kind of infighting we call competition. So let us know exactly, you're only competing with yourself. You're only competing with yourself. So we get to not look at social media and make distinctions of our worth, right? We need to not look at what other people are doing, how they're living their life, and say, oh my gosh, she just got a new beach house. Oh, and now I have to compete. I got to hurry up because all the beach houses are going to be sold out. Oh, he just got a new car. Wait a minute, I need to hurry up and compete because maybe that model is going to be, sold out, whatever it might be. We get to just clear that. We just get to clear. If you understand and know and believe that you serve a God of multiplication. I present you to the story of the 4,000 and the 5,000 loaves. What did Jesus start out with? A handful of bread and a couple fish, right? Could have gone into, oh my gosh, there's not enough, scarcity. Which town, which village can we go get more bread and more fish because we're in lack, so we got to go grab some of their fish so we can get some stuff. All he did was give thanks to his source. If you read that scripture, and he gave thanks. Everything that he does starts with, and he gave thanks to God. He knows his source. It's not looking at the next town over and seeing, is the baker still open? Can we go bargain and get, 1,000 more loaves? Know your source. Give thanks to your source. If you think about like a well, like an upspringing well, the water it's not concerned like, oh my gosh, I did my water dance all day yesterday. I better come down a little bit more because there's no water potentially for the rest of the week. The well is unconcerned. The spring it just springs. It just does what it does. You, my loves, are from the Creator, from Source. And every single thing that you need is already done, already happened. Right? It's not a competition. It's just be the best version of you. How can you look at what you did yesterday and let that be the benchmark for what you do today? There's a difference between, here's the thing. There's a difference between getting inspired by someone else versus seeing someone else and, oh, I got to compete with her. I got to compete with him and getting jealous, feelings and anger. It's a big difference. You can get inspired. So my mentor, Shannon, when I first met her and she was sharing that she gets up at, 4:30, and I was like, oh, I'm inspired by that. And she's got this big, beautiful mansion on the beach in San Diego. I'm inspired by that, right? I'm not going like, oh, she thinks she's so fancy. Oh, she's got her husband and her little boy, and I take inspiration to move me forth on my path. So you can look at what other people are doing, but only look if you're taking inspiration. Not that you're like mapping out a plan for, ooh, I want to compete. Does not work. Yeah, and you're exactly right. You may not even want it. But if it's something that you are aspiring to, take the inspiration and let it serve you, and be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. This is why the gratitude journal is so important. Bloom where you're planted. If you're grateful, if you're just staying focused on what you have and you're grateful and you're not looking over at what other people have, then you won't miss what's going on in your life. You won't miss what's going on. Yeah, no competition. Stay in your lane for your people. This reminds me of, I think I shared this before, when Michael Phelps was at the Summer Olympics, and he'd already had, I don't know, at that point, maybe 5 or 6 gold medals. And there's this one gentleman, I forget his name now, from South Africa, who all he could see when he looked at Michael Phelps was his competitor. Not, ooh, I'm inspired by him and I'm going to like swim the best race that I can. He was taunting him during like the media interviews. He was doing all kinds of things, like being all super extra to try to get into Michael Phelps's head to like throw him off his game. So they get in the water. I think it was a 100, can't remember now. But the idea is, this is it. Last race, big race for all the marbles. They get in on the stand and the whistle goes and they dive and they start swimming. And Michael Phelps, like a shark, like eyes ahead, eyes on the prize, just moving through water like water. This other young man from South Africa, who all he could see Michael Phelps was his competition. There was a shot where you could see where he lifted up his head. In fact, I'm going to try to see if I can find it, where he lifted up his head to focus on where Michael Phelps was and what Michael Phelps was doing. And who knows what happened. Who can tell me what happened? Who can tell me what happened? Just give a guess. What do you think happened? I'm trying to find the, hey, Vivian. Good morning, beautiful, gorgeous Vivian. Yes, he lost. He lost. Jacqueline, my question was, Michael Phelps was swimming. This other guy looked up. He's trying to see where Michael Phelps was because he's so focused on Michael Phelps and not focused on his race. Yeah. By doing that, by just looking up, you're so focused, you're so concerned about what Michael Phelps is doing. Seconds, Karen is absolutely right. It wasn't like, Michael Phelps beat him by like a mile. Seconds, Michael Phelps got the gold medal, the Olympic gold medal, because he was eyes on the prize. He was only competing with himself. How fast did I run this 100, whatever it was? And how can I do better in this race, in this moment now? He was mindful. He was present to himself. And the other gentleman, the young man, so focused on competition, so focused on Michael Phelps, so focused on if he can overcome him, he's going to be X, Y, and Z, and he lost. I'm just looking over here to see if I can find the picture, because they talked about that, kind of the post race. And of course, because there was always, quote unquote competition going on between both of them. So it was a big media story and he lost by seconds. Just imagine if he had just kept his head down, run his, swam his own race, he would have been with the gold medal. But instead he focused on the competition. I'm trying to see if I can't find this for you guys quickly. There's so many pictures on this page. So let that be the lesson for you. Let that be the lesson for you, right? Is what are you here to do? What are you doing? Stay focused on your race. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people are doing on social media. Don't worry about what other lead magnets people are sending out in their email. You just stay focused on you. Run your race, and swim your race. Powerful. Yep. The seconds it took him just to look to see what in the world Michael Phelps is doing, he's lost. Yep. Oops. Precious seconds. Yes. We get to put blinders on. Yes. I'm so grateful this is landing. Stay in your own lane and focus on you. Focus on you. Don't worry. What is yours is yours. Nobody can take that away from you. What is yours is yours. And so on this Monday, as you're planning out for the rest of the week, just remember this story. You can look for inspiration. You know, it's all about, in leadership, we talk about what's the come from. What is your come from? Where are you coming from with the looking? Is the looking like, ooh, I really admire what he's doing. I really admire the way, he's so succinct with his messaging. Let me see what I can get inspiration from there. Then that's 100% good. It's fine. But if your come from is jealousy and anger and competition, it's not going to work out for you. It just is not going to work out for you. So what are you planning this week? Let me hear from everyone. What are you planning on doing this week that is a specific and tangible, measurable thing? And what are your plans for accomplishing it? Because that's one of the other things too, when we don't have goals. And so for those of you who are not in the accelerator program, I invite you to definitely go in and get registered. On Mondays we do shout out for goals. Because when you say it, when you bring it to your mind and you say, okay, right, this is what I'm going to be doing this week, it causes you to take action. It causes you to take action, especially when you're with a group of people who are also doing the same thing, shouting out their goals and getting support. So what are you doing this week? We have a week left, right? We have this week and then 2 more days. And then May is out of here. Think about that. 2021 is almost halfway through. So let's see. Vivian says her goal is to finally create her vision board. Yes, love that, Vivian. And don't overthink it. Just like ask yourself, remember I told you, put your hand on your heart. What do you want? What do I want? Because sometimes we can get clouded between what we think we want and what other people think we should want. You guys know what I mean? So vision board, measurable, tangible. When are you going to start, Vivian? Let me know when are you going to start? Okay, Vivian says today. Perfect. Okay. Yep, show up for the people every day. Wonderful. And let them make a clear decision. Yes. Love that. Who else? Okay, I think I found it. I think I found it. Let's see. Let me show this to you guys. Wow, his 21st gold medal. That's not what I want to show you. I just want to show you the picture. Okay, let me share. Because sometimes when you can get the visual, it's powerful. Okay. So do you see this? You guys able to, let me make this bigger. Right here, see the exact moment Chad Leclerc regretted provoking Michael Phelps, because as I told you, he was dancing and going crazy and being all extra. Meanwhile, Michael Phelps is just laser. Look at this. Do you see this? Let me make this a little bit bigger. You see Michael Phelps, eyes dead ahead, focused, swimming his race, not concerned, unbothered. Chad, a total mess. This head turn right here cost him the race, cost him the gold medal, made him become, right, the subject of all sorts of media coverage on you were trying to be so, and look how close they were, guys. This, so you see what I'm saying? It's not like Michael was way out. Super close, but this head turn, this focusing, this looking over into your neighbor's backyard, this minding other people's business cost him, absolutely cost him everything. So let that be a reminder. Let that be your reminder. We're going to swim our own race. Okay, Melissa. To find someone or some nonprofit to donate my help and services and time to. Wonderful. Being in service, always a brilliant thing. Revisit the vision board and 3 new t-shirt designs by the end of the week. Perfect. Yeah, sometimes getting on a clear path. And you're not unique and you're not alone, Vivian. And this is what I say to my clients all the time. And you get to go confused. And you get to go scared. And you get to go mad. And you get to go fearful. But you just get to go. Momentum. Success loves speed. When we dawdle, when we get into analysis paralysis, when we take no action, we're stagnating like that pool that I talked to you about. You get to cause some movement in your life, in your business. It doesn't matter what it is. Take a step. It's like when I say we go shopping, I'm just going to try on a couple of things. Oh, I don't like green. Listen, try on the jacket. Let's just see, right? Let's just try it on. But if you stand there like, nope, I don't like green. Green's not my color. I'm not a green person. Try on the jacket. You're not going to die. It's going to take maybe 2 minutes for you to put it on and then come out into the area and twirl in front of the 3 mirrors and see. Try on the jacket. Somebody hashtag try on the jacket. So that means just move. Just take a step. Go to God and consult. Let God know the intention, your desire. This is one of the things that I do that just keeps me moving all the time. That just keeps me in flow. That just keeps me being fearless because I know God's got me. So I'll say, God, you know the desires of my heart, right? Because where's the come from? The come from is not to do evil or harm anyone. The come from, right, is to be fully expressed in all that he's created me to be. So God, you know the desires of my heart. If this thing that I'm thinking about trying that I'm going to do is not for me, but in my naivete, whatever, I don't know it, cover me and protect me. Move it out of my way. And God, if it's for me, and it's going to do the best things for me ever. Make it plain, make it clear. So when you first go to God and he knows the intention, delight yourself in the Lord, he'll give you the desires of your heart, that you come to him and say, I'm struggling, I'm stuck, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do, but I know I get to be in momentum. I know that I get to keep moving forward. How do you complete a 20,000 mile march? You complete it one step at a time. So you get to keep on stepping. You don't get to be stuck. You don't get to stop. That is not universal law. Everything vibrates. Every single thing. This desk, the lamp, everything's vibrating. When you look at it at the atomic level, the atom is moving. Even though this desk is solid, it is vibrating. Everything moves. If you are stuck, stagnated, spinning around, can't make a decision, just nothing good is going to happen. Nothing. So to give yourself some peace around taking a step, pray this prayer to God. God, you know the desires of my heart. If this thing that's being presented to me is not for me, but I can't see it, take it away, move it out of my space. Let it no longer be in my vision, in my eyesight. But if it's for me, make it plain, make it clear, bless it abundantly, and then you go. Because guess what? There is no certainty. There's no guarantee. Oh, yeah, join this weight loss program. You're going to lose 20 pounds by summer. There's no guarantee. But you still go because your intention, yes, my intention is to get fit. So I'm going to give it a try. Maybe I don't lose 20. Maybe I lose 10. It's okay. Get yourself into a space of allowing. Join this program. I'm going to show you how to do Facebook ads. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you don't. But at least you took some action. You're not just sitting there with your arms folded saying, I don't know how to market my business. I don't know how to run ads. And you just stay there. Nothing is going to change in that position. So if you go forward, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but you'll still learn from it. Thomas Edison says when he was asked, how do you feel about, failing 10,000 times in creating the light bulb? He said, I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just discovered 10,000 ways to not make a light bulb. Mindset, attitude, how you see things. Nothing is going to be perfect. Perfection is a myth. You get to be in momentum. You get to be in forward flow, even if it's 1 inch increment or some people go a mile. Again, competition. We're not concerning who's running a mile versus who's only going an inch, right? Think of the tortoise and the hare. They're still going. They're still moving forward. The tortoise is in his lane and the hare is in his lane. So, yes, Vivian. Exactly. You remember this well. Keep that cement barrel rolling. Right? You see those cement trucks, the barrel. Why is the barrel just moving? Always in momentum. Because the minute that barrel stops, what's inside the cement will start to harden. Let that analogy be for you. You don't keep in forward momentum, even if it's a 1 step, 2 step. It doesn't have to be a mile. Hear me. But if you're staying stuck, you're choosing to stay stuck. Like cement, you will harden. And if you're not formed in the right way, like, with the sidewalk or like the foundation, if it's not being poured into the right molding, it's just going to be wasted. They just have to break that up and throw it away. So yes, try on the jacket. Green's not your color. Blue's not your color. Yellow, you're not a yellow person. Try on the jacket. Be willing to just explore. Be willing to go a little bit further. You never know what's going to open up for you. Like, wow, I never thought about this way. That's great. If you stay closed and retracted, no insights for you, no breakthrough for you. Yeah. What is what is your heart's desire? Good morning, beautiful Melody. Yeah, fail forward. You will always learn. You will always get some new information, right? The more you do, the better you get, because you're always learning. Even you set out to do one thing and it turned out to be something else, you still learn from that. You're still winning because you just had this new experience. Your brain is now fully expanded because you've just taken on some new information. Do yourself the favor and just try on the jacket. Stay in your lane. Focus on you. Be willing to experiment. Be willing to try something new. It's like, ooh, I would never eat that. Try it. Try it. Universe is about more life, more expansion, more knowledge, more experiences. Try it. So we will continue on. Well, actually, let me take that back. Next Monday is Memorial Day, people. There will be no show. So we get to this week, myth of competition. What are you creating? What are you going to be doing? Be in alignment to your word. Keep your word to yourself. This is so vitally important. When you don't keep your word to yourself, that's why your self-esteem, your self-worth tanks, because you can't fool yourself, right? Your brain knows. Your brain's keeping the score. Keep your word to yourself. If you say you're going to do this thing, get it done. Nicole said she's going to do three new shirt designs each day this week. By Friday, those get to be done. Whatever, Nicole, whatever your end of week is, maybe it's Saturday. Whatever you set for yourself, it gets to be done. Vivian's going to do the vision board. It gets to be started. I mean, mine is here. I'm still adding to it, from time to time. So it's a living, breathing thing. But some structure of a vision board for Vivian gets to be started this week. So that's right. Try on the jacket. Nothing beats a try. Because here's the thing that I love to remind everyone about. The thing that's guaranteed to leave us in total darkness of ignorance is contempt before investigation. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, you've tried it before? No, I don't like that. That's a closed essence. Ooh, what is that? I've never tried it before. Sure, I'm game. I'll do anything once. Signals to the universe. Oh, she'll do anything once. Send her opportunities. She's open. Send her a collaboration. Send her a podcast. Send her a this. Send her a friend in the neighborhood. She's open. She'll like to play with different things. But when you do this and that, you're talking to the universe. You're talking to, no, I don't want any of that. Okay, don't send her any. Free will, free choice. Don't send her anything because she's closed. She doesn't want it. You get to be in the full expression. We have this one beautiful life to live. Life is short, but it's wide. You can explore all of this. Don't sit and go myopic. Oh, I'm only doing this one thing. That's all I know. Explore. Nothing beats a failure but a try, as we say in Jamaica. That's right. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You try it. Oh, I don't like porridge. Did you try it? Yep. Okay, then if you've tried it and you know it's not for you, then wonderful. Nobody can say anything to you. Yeah, wide open. Signaling physically, universe, I'm open. Send me. This is why when I tell you that I have an upcoming guest, when we start doing these special guests, it's about the art of receiving, how to embody receiving, because a lot of times we're manifesting, but we're like this, we're closed. It's like, oh, this doesn't work. I'm not getting any opportunities. And ma'am, your front door is closed. And so Karen knows. Karen's from Jamaica too, right? You know, our saints. The front door is closed. There's nobody coming in. Nobody's going to come barging in. You've got to be welcoming. You have to invitation. Yes, I am open to receiving. I am open to receiving. Let me just do a quick, I think I did this before. Which month was that? When you think about opportunities that are just out there are plenty. There is no need to compete. Don't worry about who's gotten to 10,000 followers. Your time is coming. You're just not in your season yet, but it's coming. And you think, oh, I got to compete. I got to hustle hard. No, focus. What am I trying to do? What am I here to do? What do I want to do? And get help, ask, connect, get into a community of people who are on the same path, who have the same mindset. If you're out there lone wolfing it by yourself, it's going to be a big challenge for you. Absolutely declare that, and we stand with you. Good morning, beautiful Sharon. Yes, your time is coming. Already I see it. So many opportunities that are opening up for you. You're speaking, you're on different things. You are absolutely in your time. Yep. Plant your seeds and you will reap. And we get to have patience. You know, we don't get to plant the seed this week and next week we're looking for crop. Oh, we go, oh my God, this thing's a total scam. The law of gender. Universal law of gender says each spiritual seed that you plant has a time assigned to it, which it needs to grow into the fullness. Just like a woman, 9 months. Asian bamboo, 5 years. Pineapple, 16 to 18 months. The law of gender. So know that. Go Google that, go find out, know that, so that when you understand that there is this universal law of gender, you're not looking left and right to what the other people are doing, because maybe that person's a pineapple. They're in season now. They've been doing and planting and nurturing for 16 months. Maybe you're the Asian bamboo. Yours is going to be 5 years, but what do we know about the Asian bamboo? When those suckers shoot, 90 feet high. Asian bamboo, different than a pineapple, different than a tomato seed. So we get to act like we know these things, right? An elephant and a dog don't have the same law of gender gestation period. So do our dreams and our plans and the thing. Everything's not on the same schedule. So this is why there's this idea of competition is such a fallacy, because how do you know did you know when she started planting? Ma'am, did you know when she started planting? That she's coming in the harvest right now. Her book is out. Her social media is on fire. Did you know when she started planting? But you're just here for the harvest. You're just looking at the harvest going, well, what's going on here? I got to compete because look at her. She's all full because she's been planning for 10 years. Her harvest is just coming now. So we get to act like we know that. All right, beautifuls. So I'm going to wrap us. I get to go have a meeting right now. If you are not in the Savvy Branders Facebook tribe, here is the name. Go find it. Go search it. Come join us. If you are not in the Brand Accelerator program, just comment below the word accelerator. Let me find it here. Just comment accelerator if you're not already a member, and get into the tribe where you can have support, where you can have guidance, where you're going along the same journey with others. So very important that we're not lone wolfing this thing, because this is the key thing, is that you get to have support. Know that you get to have support. You are welcome, beautiful. You get to have support. Everybody doesn't know everything, and that's okay. Everybody's got different spiritual gifts. Some people have the gift of prophesying. Some people have the gift of encouragement. Some people have the gift of speaking in tongues, whatever. It's all different, but it's all onto that person. You can't be, oh, that person can prophesy. Well, listen, the person who prophesied can't translate for the rest of the community, right? So your gifts are yours, and your gifts are different, and your gifts are perfectly put in you for you. Just get into alignment to that. Who I am is wonderful, and what I am is perfect. I'm created in God's image. I'm perfect. As God wanted me to be, so I am, because he is the potter and you're on the potter's wheel. I'm on the potter's wheel, and whatever he makes, whatever he molds, it's a masterpiece. He said so. We get to act like we know this. Go enjoy your vacation, my love. I love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, my love. Beautiful having you. Beautiful, beautiful having you here. And go ahead, if you're not in the tribe, comment accelerator, and you will get information in your Facebook Messenger. I will see everybody 2 Mondays from now, but mark your calendar. I will confirm on June 1st. On June 1st is when tentatively the interview with David Meltzer will be taking place. I'm just waiting for his team to confirm. And it will be, I will have co-hosts with me, and the co-hosts are the members of the CEO Bootcamp and Mastermind Intensive. So that's one of the benefits of being in that program, which the next cycle goes the second week in July. So if you missed this first CEO Bootcamp, then you'll have an opportunity to get in the second one when I open up registration for that. But if in the meantime, if you're like, I want to get some information now, just so I'm ready, just so you can get, set up, you can just type in the comments, CEO Bootcamp, if you want some early information, and I'll get that to you. So yes, good morning, beautiful Pamela. Exactly. That is such a good way of being. I'm as God wanted me to be, and let his will be done. His will, not my will. Doesn't matter what anybody else says or thinks. God says I'm a masterpiece. I love that. So take care, my loves. Be well. What is everybody doing for Memorial Day, by the way? You guys staying local? Are you traveling? Like what's the plan, Stan? I'm actually having, my boys are coming up from Minnesota. So we're going to have 2 weeks of family fun, of course, both and while I work. But we're having the boys for 2 weeks. So that's going to be super fun. I can't wait for them to get here on Friday. So we'll be doing, listen, I got to get my exercise on, because it's going to be a food fest for sure. Okay. So Pamela says she's going to visit family. Nicole staying local and relaxing. Great. Always good. Jacqueline's going to be on a boat ride, local hanging with the family. Those are the best. My mom and I, I'll be at the local pools and parks. Perfect. Yeah. Hang low. Relax and just hang low. Everybody doesn't need to get on a plane. Everybody needs to do like a whole thing, right? It's okay too. That's good too. Staying home and just chilling, just being awesome. All right, my loves. Well, everybody be well. I will see you next week after next, but stand by for the David Meltzer interview. I will let you know when that is. If you're not on my email list, drop your email, send me an email, faith@faithjames.com. So I can send that to you. Okay. Marion said she'll be local. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Love you guys so much. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.
No one ever sees me. I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me. I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me.